Right, crumble topping. So, I'm going to actually change this recipe today than the one I previous done. I'm going to put a tad more butter in than I normally put, just to make it a little bit more crumbly. So, I don't like dry, sandy crumble. It's got to have a little bit of texture to it, more a bit, like bits of shortcake and stuff like that. A nice crumbly, it's not just sand on your spoon. But it's not going to be on a spoon because it's on a tart. So to start with, this is the recipe I'm using. 300 grams of what's been in there. This right. I haven't even bothered cleaning the bowl out. This is the one I've used for my pastry. It's all the same ingredients, just different ratios. So I've got 300 grams of plain flour that goes in there, and I'm going to put a whole block of butter, 250 grams. So that just makes it easy. I was going to wait, and I thought, you know what, I'll just put it all in, see how it goes. If it's too much, I'm sure it's not too much. I'll soon find out. So just break that up, get that in there, just so the blades are going to be helped a little bit. It's not going to be trying to just break up one big clump. There we go. So, and I'm going to put a little pinch of salt in, 3-finger pinch, just in there. There we go. So I'm going to whiz that up, and then I'm going to put my sugar in. So I want to blend that up first. Then I'm going to put my sugar in. I'm not looking for fine or anything like that. I'm just looking for it all be incorporated to be like a smooth mix. Because essentially, what I want to do is I want to press it together, and I actually want it to like hold its shape. So I'm going to put to that 175 grams of demerara sugar. I always find when you're doing crumbly type things, demerara sugar always seems to work better. So get that 175 grams. More than that, I think it's too sweet. And the tart I'm doing, it's got dates in it, which is sweetened anyway. So I think it's a good balance. I think it works, but that's me, isn't it? So let's get that on. 300 grams, 250 butter, 175 of the sugar, all done in there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to stick it in a bowl, and I'm going to add a couple of handfuls of oats to it. Now this recipe is more than I need. So this recipe is really essentially probably enough for two of these. Well, it's not quite enough for two because I did two the other day and I had a little problem. So you could increase this if you wanted to. What I had a problem is it didn't quite fill the top. And when it doesn't quite fill the top, then the top of the pastry gets a little bit darker than it should do. We're not going to do that today, but I'm only doing one, and I'm going to have some leftover crumble. So I'll do something else with it. So let's get that in there. Here's our crumble in there. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in our oats. So I'll actually wait, just so I've got an idea how much I'm putting in. Maybe for the next time I do it. So I just use just the bog standard Scottish oats, and I'm going to put 2 reasonable size handfuls in there, which works out at about, I tell you what, let's put 150 grams, because I do like the texture oats brings to it. Right, it's got 150 grams, that's flat. About 2 grams, 150, that'll do. So all I'm going to do there is I'm just going to mix that together by hand. And like I say, one of the things that I wanted to do, and
I'm not quite sure how to help
Alexa,
you.
stop. Oh, honestly, what she like is if I press it together, yeah, can you see? It's actually formed like a crumble, which that's what I want. I don't want it to be sandy. When it's too sandy, it's no good. So what I'm actually going to do is as I'm doing it by hand, I'm going to press it just to form a few lumps, as it were. Which is all right for now. So that's just going to sit there till I'm ready, which is going to be a while anyway. So that's all prepped. I'll stick that a lid on that, just a bit of cling film over the top. Clean down, sort myself out, go and sort my date bit out. And so the crumble's done, the pastry's in the fridge, so that'll be ready to roll shortly, bake. Once it's blind baked, then we can assemble and go from there. So here we are. All good, everything's moving in the right direction. So I'll get into the dates in a second. So until then, bye for now.